Hey, it's Haley. In this video, I'm going to show you how to open an assignment in Google Classroom and submit it. In the last video, I kind of did a tour of Google Classroom, and in this one, we're going to look at what happens when your teacher, or in this case, if you are a teacher in a principal's classroom, when your principal sends you an assignment. Okay, so I'm in my classroom that's called Pre-K Kindergarten Head Start, and the assignment that was sent is called lesson plans. Okay, and for our district, the lesson plans are sent as an assignment, and it's one assignment, and then each week we are just going to be adding another tab at the bottom. So you're not going to be sending in or submitting your assignments every single week. We're just going to submit them this one time, and then from now on you're just going to be adding to them each week. Okay, so we're in Google Classroom, and here is our first assignment. So this is my stream, and over here it says, due today, and I have lesson plans. Okay, this is what the principal has shared with me. Okay, so I click on it. Okay, and here is the template for the lesson plans. Okay, if I click open, this pops up, and it's just kind of a rundown of the assignment. If it's something that you're not turning in, you would just click mark as done. Like if it's an announcement or something that she just wants you to say, hey, I read it, you're going to click mark as done. But for this particular lesson plan one, we clicked here and we opened it. Okay, so this is where it opened. Right now, this is view only because this is the principal's blank template, and so they don't want you editing it because it's going to edit everyone's. Okay, it looks like someone actually edited this. Okay, but we can change that. All right, so because this is view only, I can't edit. Like if I try to type, nothing's going to happen. I have to make a copy to put it into my drive. Okay, and we're just going to have to do this one time at the beginning. We're not going to have to do this every week. Okay, so you're going to go to File, Make a Copy. And here we're going to name it your name, lesson plans, or pre-K lesson plans, whatever subject or whatever title you want. Okay, I'm going to click OK. And see up here in a new tab, it opened up my copy of it. Okay, so here was the principal's one, and here is my copy. Okay, so I can go ahead and close out of this one that the principal sent. All right, so this is my template. I am not going to edit this original page. Okay, we're going to make it to look like we want, but then we're not going to touch it again. So if this is mine, I'm going to go up here and change the teacher to Turner, and then see, it looks like someone has edited this. It's not a blank copy, but we can fix it. So my subject is math. And see, it looks like someone put in science where they had activities. Okay, so here you can change the width just by clicking on the lines between the columns. You can do it here. If you wanted to add in another row, so you could, if you wanted to add a row in under activities, you could right click and do insert one below, and then you could make this one say whatever you wanted. Reteach, and you can copy and paste so that it does the same all the way across. Okay, you can also delete rows, but this is your template, and you want this template to look exactly the way that you would want like your original blank template to look. So if you want to color code this, if you want to add a column over here so that you can, put in spelling words, doesn't matter, but you want this first one that says template, do not edit, you want this to look the way that you're going to want it to look every single week. Okay, so once you have this set the way that you want, I'm going to go back to it looking like the original. Okay, once you have this set to the way you want, you are going to right click on template and select duplicate. Okay, and here it made a copy of this page. And so we want to rename it. So I double clicked on it and I'm going to call this week 2 and then the Monday that week 2 starts. Okay, so here I'm going to go in and I'm going to be able to type in my objectives and my activities and do my whole lesson plan this way. Okay, next week when I get ready to do week 3, I'm going to right click, duplicate, and see it's made me another blank copy. Double click, I'll call this week 3, and then you just title it however you want. Okay, however your principal wants you to. Okay, so once we've done our first week, you don't have to do all your weeks right now. Just once you have one done and you're ready to turn it in, okay, it's saved in your drive under this name. Okay, you're going to go back to the classroom. Okay, I want to click open. And now I'm going to add that document. Okay, so I want to add something from Google Drive. And then here pops up my Google Drive. Okay, I'm going to search for that Turner lesson plan. Select it. And so now I can click Turn In. Okay, and it's like, are you sure you want to turn in? Yes. Okay, so my assignment has been turned in, and that is all that you have to do for your lesson plan. Now, next week, whenever you get ready to work on your lesson plan, you don't have to come back to Google Classroom and click on this and do everything we just did. That is just what we're doing the first time to set it up. So I'm going to show you how to do it for next week whenever you get ready to go in and do it. Okay, so I always start from my email because it's easy to get to Drive that way. Okay, so this is a new week and now I'm going to do the next week's lesson plan. So I click on these little 9 boxes and go to Drive. Okay, and here is all the stuff that I have in my drive. You can look in Recent for it, or you can search. Okay, and there it is. Okay, so now I just right click and do that, and it will be highlighted. You'll be able to duplicate. You just right click, duplicate, and it makes another tab down here, and then you rename it. And so then you don't have to resubmit it because your principal is going to see all the updates. So you can, once you edit it the way you want, you can close out, and then the next week you go back and do the exact same thing. Okay, so you don't have to do the file, make a copy, and resubmit. We're just submitting this one time at the beginning of the year, and then you just add tabs at the beginning. Okay, if you need me to come and help you at your campus, then please shoot me an email and I'll be happy to. But if you have any other just simple questions, email me or chat me or Google Hangout with me and I can walk you through something via the screen share and video chat. Okay, thanks for watching.